Read the following text and use suitable words in the list below to complete it. Activity 4. Complete the following sentences in the present perfect tense using the correct form of the given verb. Activity 5. Write sentences using the phrases given in the table. Then we go to Unit 7. Learning is fun. This is the first activity. 50 girls and 50 boys in 3 parallel classes in grade 7 were asked about the extracurricular activities they are engaged in, and the results were represented in this bar chart. Write a description about it. Activity 2. Match A with B to form proverbs. Activity 3. Fill in the blanks using present perfect continuous tense. Fill in the blanks using present perfect continuous tense. Activity 4. Complete the chart using the given adverbs. Activity 5. Complete the sentence using suitable adverbs. You can use the words from the above list. Read the sentences and match the words with the opposite meanings. This is the mango season. They are abundant everywhere. My sister is extravagant. She spends a lot of money on clothes. Water can become scarce in a desert. Some believe that humans are descendants of apes. The master dismissed the servant who had stolen the money. He doesn't spend much money on unnecessary things. He's very thrifty. Mr. Ratnatilaka was appointed a manager because he was a hard-working employee. Our ancestors lived in caves and used stone tools. The vendor said his products are costly because of their superior quality. The tea samples were rejected because they were inferior quality. Read the sentences and match the words with the opposite meanings. Read the sentences and match the words with the opposite meanings. Activity 7. Follow the order of pictures and arrange the story in the correct order. The Stonemason, a folktale from China. So what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13? Activity 7. Follow the order of the pictures and arrange the story in the correct order. Follow the order of the pictures and arrange the story in the correct order. A stonemason, a folktale from China. A long time ago, there lived a stonemason. Every day, he cut slabs of stone out of a huge rock in the side of a mountain and sold them. One day, while the stonemason was looking out of the window of his beautiful house, he saw a prince. The prince was seated in a carriage, and his servants held a golden umbrella over his head to protect him from the sun. Now the stonemason longed to be a prince. Oh, how nice it would be to be a prince! I would be able to travel in a carriage with a golden umbrella held over me, he said. The next moment, he was a prince seated in a grand carriage. He was dressed in lovely garments with an umbrella held over his head. The stonemason was overjoyed. One day, the stonemason had to deliver a gravestone for the house of a wealthy man. There, he saw such riches he had never seen before. Suddenly, he felt sad and dissatisfied with his life. If I had beautiful things like these, I would be a very happy man, he thought. At that moment, he heard the voice of a mountain spirit who dwelt in that area. Your wish will be granted. You will be rich, it said. The stonemason, now a cloud, spread around the earth. He didn't let the sunbeams through. He was glad to see the earth grow green again, but soon that wasn't enough. He made it rain so hard, crops were destroyed and villages were flooded. But before long, he found that his golden umbrella couldn't keep the sun out. He was sweating hard and his face was getting blown. I wish I were the sun, he said. The voice of the mountain spirit said, You shall be the sun. When the stonemason reached home, he saw an amazing sight. Instead of his hut, he found a grand house standing there. It was full of the most beautiful and valuable things. Thereafter, the stonemason started a new life. The stonemason was proud to be the sun. He shone his rays everywhere and enjoyed his power. Then a cloud covered the earth and he grew angry. He thought the cloud was strong and wanted to be the cloud. The spirit granted his wish. Then something hit him hard and a block of rock broke off. The stonemason looked down. He saw a man driving tools into the rock and breaking it into pieces. Can this be true? He shouted. A common man is mightier than the rock. I wish I were a man. You shall be a man again, the mountain spirit answered. But he couldn't do anything to the rock on the mountainside. Is this rock mightier than I am? He demanded. If only I could be this rock, he wished, then he was the rock. Now he was truly proud as the rock. He was certain that he was the mightiest of all. From that time, the stonemason worked hard as he did before. His life was hard, but he didn't want to be anyone else. As he was truly happy now, he never heard the voice of the mountain spirit again. Now, what lesson can we learn from this story? So, activity 7, follow the orders of the pictures and arrange the story in the correct order. Follow the order of the pictures and arrange the story in the correct order. What lesson can we learn from this story? What lesson can we learn from this story? Activity 8. Complete the following story and compare it that of your teacher. Why the sun and the moon live in the sky? The Nigerian folktale. Once upon a time, the sun, his wife, the moon, and the water lived on the earth. They were good friends. The sun and the moon often visited the water, but the water never came to the sun's house. The sun kept on inviting the water to visit him. He refused. He said, I have come with all my people. We need a lot of room. Your house will not be spacious enough. The sun wanted to invite his friends somehow. He talked to the moon about it. They decided to build a house large enough for the water and his people to visit. Little by little, they built a big, huge house. Then they invited the water to visit them. What happened next? Continue the story with a good ending. Complete the following story and compare with that of your teacher. Compare the following story and compare with that of your teacher. What happened next? Continue the story with a good ending. What happened next? Continue the story with a good ending. Activity 9. Find the types of stories to match the descriptions given in Activity 16 in the pupil's book. Activity 10. Write what category each of the following books belong to. What is 1? What is 2? What is 3? What is 4? What is 5? Then we come to Unit 8, Healthy Food. This is the first activity. You have learned the meanings of the following words in the lesson, finger millet. Now use them to fill in the blanks in the following sentences. Activity 2. Write meaningful sentences using the following words you've learned. Activity 3. Find information about green gum and fill in the grid. The information given below about green gum is like this. Areas where it's mostly grown in Sri Lanka, nutrients, uses, food items that can be prepared, required rainfall, required temperature, required soil conditions. Find information about green gram and fill in the grid. Activity 4. Now write a paragraph about green gram using the information you've gathered. Write a paragraph about green gram using the information you have gathered. Activity 5. The pie chart given below shows the favorite food items of grade 10 students of Gamnu Mahavidyalaya. Write a paragraph describing it.